On our way down to Glacier Lagoon this morning, we stopped at the location we were at last night when we were waiting for the light to appear. When we first got here, the peaks just behind me were lit beautifully. I've got a photo of those, which we'll show you. I'm using the river as a beautiful kind of leading line down to the peaks over there. The two locations that we've turned up to by chance have turned out to be our favourites, you know. All the other locations that we've been to have been absolutely spectacular, but they're quite popular at tourist locations and the ones that get photographed a lot. So to find that something just a little bit different has really made the trip for us so far. Just for those of you that are interested, these are the bags that we've been using on this trip. This is the Manfrotto Red B 110. It's perfect size for, you know, for the overhead cabins on the airplanes and so on. As you can see, the kit fits in there lovely. I like to have everything organised that I can just get to hand, so that's why I like to open the back. But you can go from the sides or from the top very quickly. And the thing is with landscape photography, sometimes the light can change so quickly that it can be a mad dash to go and get to the, you know, to the location like we've just had here. So being able to access things so quickly is absolutely fantastic. That's it, Manfrotto Red B. Told you it'd be stunning when the light came, didn't I, mate? The driving in Iceland's not a problem, you know, especially around the ring road, which is known as the One. The road's perfectly fine. It's really straight. It's nice, easy going. There's no traffic like there is in Birmingham.
Really? Good, you can not use that. I'm not going to keep saving you.
So we finally made it down to the Glacier Lagoon, and as you may see in here, it's very, very busy with tourists at the moment. So the real challenge here is to try and get something different to everybody else. So what we're doing is photographing this beautiful bit of ice in front of us. It's got this really amazing kind of curve and point to it, with some of the big chunks of ice in the background. So what we're going to do is get a 30-second photo. It's f16 at 100 ISO. So we've had time to just get a couple of quick photographs here. We really need to get on because time's pushing for our final sunset location down at Vestrahorn. Sunset is around 5:30. It's currently 3:20. We're still going to head over to Diamond Beach. We're going to go spend half an hour there and then get motoring down to Vestrahorn. It's an incredibly busy place. We've had a couple of really, really good photographs so far, but you can't fail to get a photograph, you know, in this area here. It's absolutely stunning. So what we'll do now is we'll pack the S1R away and we'll head over to Diamond Beach. The thing that gets me going about landscape photography is just being able to come along to locations like this and, you know, and enjoy nature at its finest. and racing as quickly as we can before the lights that finally fades away for sunset. We're racing down to Vestrahorn, which is an amazing mountain range. The sun's really started to drop now. We can see it's catching the top of the mountains beautifully. We're running out of time. Alright, sat nav says this is the right way, so this is the way we're going. So we've got 12 minutes to go. So we've given up hope of trying to reach Vestrahorn before sunset. As you can see, the sun is literally just about to dip below the horizon. So we've got this beautiful bit of beach just in front of us with a little leading line up to the sun, so I'm going to very quickly go and capture that. Disappointed to not get the shot we were after, but this shot here is pretty cool. What I'm doing is a panoramic shot at the moment. We've got the beautiful, beautiful hues of the sunset behind the mountains there. The mountains themselves are in shade, but there's some cloud over the peaks on our right hand side as well, and that's just catching colour. And then down in the foreground here, we've got this beautiful leading line again of the little stream. So disappointed, but happy with the shot that we've got. And this camera's got such a fantastic dynamic range. I'm actually shooting this shot 2 stops underexposed. What a stunning, stunning location. Disappointed that we didn't get our shot of Vestrahorn as well, but for now, this shot is the 15th of a second, f11 at 100 ISO. So this camera system has been absolutely fantastic. It's really stood up to the test of these harsh conditions we've been shooting here in Iceland. We've had rainstorms, hailstorms, snowstorms, huge windstorms, a little bit of sunshine every now and again just to keep us going, and the camera's done a brilliant, brilliant job. The build quality, as I've already mentioned, feels fantastic. It's very, very solid. We've had no issues with any kind of condensation in the camera or anything in these cold conditions. It's really, really stood up to the test there. So there's been a bit of negativity about the battery life with this system. Mirrorless cameras are hungry things. This thing has got a huge sensor array. You know, it's 47 megapixels and it takes a lot of processing power to get through those images, especially when you're shooting RAW and JPEG at the same time. I've not really had any issues with the battery at all. Yesterday I shot 300 photos, the day before I shot about 400, and I charged the battery once in that time. It is currently at 2 bars left, so in my book that's pretty impressive. So for this sort of photography that we've been doing here, no issues at all. For a wedding, I'd probably go through 2 batteries, but having said that, you know, these cameras are capable to charge through the USB-C port, so carrying a small power bank with you wouldn't be an issue. If you like what we've done here in Iceland and you want to see more of this sort of content, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notifications when we post new videos. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Is that it? We're done? What? No, can I go get a photo now?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, it's in a minute.